Vibe. Literally.
I got notes. Got your notes, fairness, got a whole like.
So welcome to the DMVz Vibe podcast. Hi guys, happy Sunday. I am Miss Pink and I'm Fearless Wave. And today we have a special guest in the building, Mr. Cool from the channel Cool.
Hello, ladies.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Well, I know you be tapping in with us when we be on live. You be having some remarks that have ruffled the feathers. Ruffled the feathers.
I don't even remember. But for what it's worth, I appreciate the invite. This is this is honestly out of the 10 years of the podcast. This is my first collaboration of the podcast.
We're honored.
Yeah. This is fun. This is fun. And it's studio. It's
Atmosphere. That's what people say when they come. It's just the atmosphere.
high five and cool vibe.
Yeah. So the initial reason I invited you because you responded on one of the posts that I posted. And it asked, do you think having so much access to saying nudity like on social media and on the internet has changed the way you see women?
And I say yes, right?
You did say yes.
All right.
And I wanted you to go in a little bit more detail because it was kind of like a brief answer.
The reason for the yes is because I'm only going off of observation and from what I observed. Wow. Like you got WAP, you even got the Grammys. Was that the Grammys?
I don't watch the
With
Grammys anymore.
I have to because I gotta talk about this shit. So when society throws nothing but WAP and hot girl summer and there's hashtags all over the place, I know on social media how they go. So it's only right to be like, all right, well if that's what it is, then I mean now you can't put them all in. Can't generalize, right? But there's some bad apples in every genre of everything. And in this situation,
So you think Megan and Cardi are bad
do I think they're bad?
apples? Because you say
Okay,
I'm just like,
I believe so. Because I don't even have kids, but I'm looking like, would I want my daughter to see
okay, but hold on. Let me just say this. Now, coming from an era where we grew up on Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Il Nana is still one of my favorite Foxy Brown albums, Lil Kim first
that? Kim
album.
was the best
I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch. So hold on, wait, no, because I'm just curious because this is what we grew up on, but it didn't mean that we was about to go out and do all types of whatever. Back in the day, our aunties and them was at the freaking picnics in Atlanta and all that other stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they was influenced to be out here wanting to hump every time they can hurry or be promiscuous or anything like that. So I really think like social media or music shouldn't be that influential over your entire life.
Because if that's the case, then they was really right when they said that music influences everybody.
But it's art imitating life. So I mean, they can only speak from experience.
Yeah, but Cardi and Megan going home to they dudes. So
just like Beyonce did at one point, but everybody was on some. Same difference. It's like
but you can still be an independent woman. But I just feel like
we know what that did though.
What did it do? What did it do?
It had women like it was more of a I don't want no scrubs type vibe. And I get it, but it was almost like it was, we got y'all, man. Yeah. We got a vibe by that kind of rule.
I think that anybody who just follows that way, like they just want to play follow the leader.
Look at society today. Look at society today.
I mean,
we
Beyonce
whopping.
still got cheated on. So.
And we whopping. We whopping right now.
Yeah, but even Cardi
Yeah,
about how
cheated
her
on.
WAP got her a ring and she still got cheated on. So
She got shot at.
that was
Oh,
heavy.
girl. Right. She got shot at. Yeah.
But
And
Cardi,
we still don't know who did that.
yeah, we still don't know this.
And somebody was reckless with the piece. Somebody was reckless with the piece.
What if she shot herself?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is.
I'm just saying, I don't think it was Tori, but Tori's not canceled in my life.
I don't know. I never really was a big Tory Lanez person anyway.
So there's been a lot of questions that I posted. And so I wanted some feedback. On our show, we talk about dating and relationships as well as networking. So right now, we're just going to talk about the relationship side. Do you think a man can make a woman happy without money?
No.
In this era, just period. Like you've always
In
done.
this era, even before, our mothers and fathers, you have to have money.
But getting money, your status of
No
your
one-
financial status can change.
You're gonna love a poor man.
Listen,
Don't hesitate.
Look, if you got ambition,
in my former life, I definitely had a poor man.
You can tell me in 2021 we gonna go with the you gotta have ambition.
I mean, you gotta have a plan, ambition. I'm not saying if you've been broke your whole 32 years and you get with me and I'm be thinking, oh yes, I believe in your dream. No, but people go through things. So I'm just saying, if you meet somebody at their low point, are you just gonna be like, hell nah, or you
Because sometimes you will meet somebody and they can't give you necessarily that part of them in that moment. So you can deal with you can meet a person and financially they're not where they want to be, but they can offer you other things. Because for me, money is not a big thing. Because what I ask for, I can pay for myself, and I can match that energy. So, but money isn't big for me because I have accepted that 9 times out of 10, I'm going to make more than my partner. I can see that.
So that's not an issue.
It's not. If we are together, we doing this together, you know what I'm saying? And it's going in the same household, why does it matter?
I don't know you, right? But I know there's gonna come a point in time where you're gonna be like, look, bro, man, you want to get this together. Because I can't keep carrying
that, I want somebody that's making $5.75 an hour, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna finish my rap career.
No, I'm definitely not going to nobody rap career. I want my cousin, if you watching, I want you to stop. But anyway.
Bang.
I fired. But yeah, no, we're not doing no rap careers. Like, I'm not doing anything like that. But I understand that sometimes, like, I had fun, but I had to take a pay cut for peace of mind. So I know people get in certain situations like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he has to have 6 figures. That I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? If we doing this together, then I'm good. Like, if I got you where you at, and you got me where I like, we good to go. I'm not one of those women that's just like, even if I do make more money, or my credit better than yours, because 9 times out of 10 years, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I was mine him or that. I'm not that person.
I got something for y'all. So I don't know y'all age and I know how it is. What is the limit? Like, all right, so you got a guy that ain't got it going on, but he can love you with other, the other.
When you say ain't got it going on,
yeah, he broke. The family don't
Okay,
have it right now. But
I mean, you gotta be
but he
careful.
has
You
that
want
ambition.
that.
But he has that ambition, right? He has that ambition.
But also
right?
at a certain age, there should be some part of your life should be somewhat established. At
But that's why I'm asking y'all, like, where does the age set in? Like, can he be 35 and like, yeah, I'm gonna still get like big
we got to see what you had at 35.
Because I'm speaking from I'm speaking from a 40s perspective. I just turned 40. So I'm saying, so you should see. So I'm like, if I'm a guy, if you ain't got it together, homegirl, then no.
So what would be so for you, from a man's perspective, okay, how would you feel? Like, where would you want your woman at, or her ambition, or where would you say that is like, okay, I can see you still trying to get it together, and I can work with you in that.
Oh, he looked like he was gonna have a flat. It was in the facial expression. Like,
Hey, shout out to the folks on my live. I don't even know who they are, but yeah, I think I'm not petty. I'm not petty, but I would say just have a job and some see I'm loyal. I've been at my job for 16 years. I wouldn't want I wouldn't want somebody near my age still job hopping. We gotta get solidified in our careers, babe.
Go to school number 3.
I mean, you have a plan though,
I
right?
sure do.
You can follow through with that. You got somebody, you get somebody that can level with you, work with you with that. Can you do that? I don't know if you single.
I am single,
All right.
single, but I'm not looking, y'all. I just want my house to go over this.
Look.
I'll probably end up
Hey,
getting a
look,
room.
here are the
Sorry, Auntie.
don't slide.
Don't slide in my DMs because I will put y'all on blast.
Every week. That's slide.
I heard you say that before. Show play.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, don't slide in mine either.
I said in her DM,
I just had to block somebody.
she ain't blocked me.
No, because you started off. The conversation was different.
You know, and I gotta figure. I don't know if y'all are having this issue, but networking for podcasting has been like an issue. I'm gonna just keep it real. It's been an issue for me because the person you may want to network with, they look at, all right, what you got over there. They don't care. They don't care. Hey, it's somebody that want to collab with you. Let me see what you got. How can you help me?
Yeah, and that's like some selfish shit because for me, I'll reach out to anybody. Hey, if you want to come, please come. I just know I can't pay you ass.
I went so many DMs like that. I was just like, all right, this seems like a person who like to talk shit. So let me see if I can collab with. First thing come to mind, like first person I try to collab with, she told me we don't share the same content.
That's good. That's
Right, but that's what you need, though.
Let's
You
talk
need
to
that conversation piece. You need that.
She can talk her shit, but I ain't giving her no shout out. I'm giving her no.
So you do talk about like different things on your podcast. You're more into current events and things that are happening. I did listen to a couple of the shows, and we had to talk that I don't really want to do the current shit
Right.
just because I feel like people see that all the time on social media.
You want to do like a hot topic like today we was talking about.
I mean, we have different topics, and sometimes we go real deep, and sometimes we just bring specific. I just bring jokes, whatever we talk about, unless it's like a super sensitive subject, like we did sexual assault awareness month.
That one was
See, but see, right there. See, we did sexual assault. So why not cover T.I. and Tiny situation?
We talked about that.
So you do it. And look, I told her.
The surface. Like we're not going into detail about none of that because
I told you was gonna do it.
I said we braised the surface.
Told her in the DMs, y'all, she was gonna eventually cross over and do hot topics.
Every once in a while, if it relates to what we're talking about, we will bring it up.
Like we had a show when we talked about Kirk Franklin.
Right.
That was relevant to
I'm straight my foot.
that was relevant to what we were speaking on, but it's just like when we literally when I was looking at the rundown of the question, I was like, oh, this is all the stuff that I think on social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
this week it was. Absolutely. Jelly, my mom was everywhere the past 2 weeks.
Her hair looks nice. Look, she had a fro 2 days ago.
Y'all, and that few to the 3 people who was in my DMs asking about my bush all week.
Yeah.
One of y'all, I had to send y'all a personal picture because you be playing with me talking about you the only light skin person who hair don't be done. Let me be natural sometimes. My hair always braided up.
what's the definition of hair being done? Because as natural black women, you can wear your fro, you can wear your puff. Make it make sense.
I don't know. I think some people, sidetrack. Some people be saying that they expect me to look a certain way because I'm of a different skin tone. I know I'm like right there near white. Hello, I expect you to pay for it. You're gonna keep talking about it.
Man, when they talk about their hair, just stay out of it, bro. Stay out of it.
Unless you're gonna pay for it.
Stay out
Yeah,
of
because
it.
that's gonna be the follow-up question.
Stay out of it.
Cash app. Thank you.
Stay out of it.
So another question that I've had this discussion before with several people. Do you think relationships work better when the man likes the woman more or loves the woman more?
No. Setting yourself up for some terrible heartbreak, bro. I think you got to come from the woman. That because you know what? Honestly, speaking from experience, like if I know that she down, like really down, you know that down. I've been there, y'all down for that dude. Messed it up because they didn't know how down you was. Yeah, see, when you know a woman's down, then you go harder. But if you go harder,
Not all the time.
not all the time.
No, because I be feeling like this is from my personal experience. Like you really be holding him down, but he still acts stupid.
Wrong guy. Next.
Then I be like, ooh, I got better.
What about you?
Well, I'm gonna just get this last situation. So I was talking to this person for like 2.5 months or whatever. They was cool, like the way they treated me, had great mannerisms. Everything else was a little bit shaky. They didn't have a job though. But everything was a little bit shaky.
Wait, what?
No, they did have a job.
All right.
But there I was a couple red flags, like he was out here acting like he was a motherfucking rock star. He was a junkie. He tried to tell me that's just what he did.
What's considered junkie?
You popping Percocet? Junkie vibes. Yeah. So then he had some other like little situations going on that he needed to get in alignment, and he chose to falsify some information to his job in order to just do nothing for 2 weeks. And I was like, so if you literally have nothing, you're about to lose all of this stuff.
He said,
Your priorities. Like, what's you gonna lie to your job knowing you about to lose this shit and this shit? Like now I am judging you because I'm like, okay, so this is how you move when in a horrible circumstance when you're in a bad circumstance.
Was this during the relationship?
I wasn't in a relationship.
Just a red flag.
Yeah, that's real as I see because if some shit happens while we're together and you move like that, nigga, you gonna have to go. What the fuck you mean you're not going to work? Are you sick? Is really nothing wrong with you?
So he just ain't want to go to work.
Oh, yeah, no working dude.
I don't know if he didn't like his job or if he's just lazy. I have no idea. So after I seen these red flags or whatever, I'm like, nah, I'm good. We can go our separate ways.
Is this the one that you put on Facebook?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So like a month ago, I said we can go our separate ways. The motherfucker said they understood. They did not understand because like twice a week I got a phone call. Like, hey, what you doing? I'm trying to see you. I said, no, you're not. You're not going to see me.
Over here.
No, I said, the fucked up part is that he did so much shit not going to work, it made me want to get a whole nother job. And I did. So I got a whole nother part-time job. Like, you motivated me to make more money because you was fucking up yours.
Dang.
So sad.
You. So he inspired you by being a bum.
Listen, if he like that, how you like?
Yeah, just look.
Especially if he's older, because you'd be like, you know what?
You too.
That ain't even like that.
I got to go and I got to make some phone.
Yeah, so my schedule changed now because, I
ain't got time.
Yeah, I really ain't got no time.
Is that why you did it?
Why I did what? No. It was because of the red flag.
Listen to me, look, on them red flags.
Yeah, like I done been through too much shit when it comes to dating people that the first time the red flags I'm out. I can't do it. I can't wait.
Yeah, that was my last situation.
From what I'm getting what I'm getting.
90 days. That's all it takes.
What?
90. Okay, so when you meet somebody,
Uh,
they can only, if they're not being true to themselves, they can only hold up that persona for
90 days.
about 2 to 3 months. Then after that, the real,
I think.
then the
somebody lied to
real,
me for a whole goddamn year. They was
oh,
acting
he was
What?
kids and everything, bro.
Yeah, what?
A year. I've been in a relationship a
well,
year.
most people, that man was good. He probably had a mental illness or something.
He did it nice if he was in for
But you know how hard that is to really hide people all
And not just have one, you have 4.
You ain't know. But
man was
An Oscar. You need an Oscar, a
Dang,
Grammy,
Paul,
a Tony.
you ever call them on the weekends and want to spend some time with you? Yeah, we gonna have to wait.
You must have some mom baby mothers because that's the only way.
Everybody shut up. Because I got this shit. I don't want you to know. I wanted to know I got 4 kids. Shut up.
Wow.
When I called, I wanted everybody to quiet.
It's not like, so first I was like, all right, so let me pay attention to this pattern. But then it was like, it was no pattern. It wasn't just I see you Monday. Motherfucker would come every day, sometimes he come, he's available. But he's a mechanic too. So, you know, mechanics, they be trying to get all their work in when it's warm outside. When it's cold outside, they have more time. Motherfucker threw me, that was super curveball.
4.
Oh.
8. 4 different women.
No, I think it's 2 big mamas.
See, that's what I'm
Super
saying.
two. Yeah, the
He was
super two.
able to really work.
He
This
said,
baby mother made him look spectacular.
multiply.
So, anyways.
Yeah, look, hey, did you peep that?
We are moving past OGs.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
We are healing.
So, I want to ask you, if a female asks you out on a date, are you expecting them to pay?
Yes, but I won't allow her to pay for it. Me speaking personally.
Fully,
Well, you said you want to allow her to play fully.
All right, I'll just be real with you. If she asked me out to dinner and we went to dinner and she said she got the bill, right? Then me will make that gesture, be like, hey, good look though, but I'm gonna take it. And if she's like, no, you know, so when you got it, well, let me get the tip. So it's either or. And I give a fancy tip, but you know, I ain't put in, so I might as well just throw the waitress away the bill.
So, are you going to take the date even if it's from somebody that you might not be interested in?
Women do it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Y'all gonna lie today. Y'all gonna lie today on Sunday. Shame.
let me tell y'all, Meredith did not go out with nobody she is not attracted to.
Baby,
So,
you know.
No, I don't want the free meal
Shit,
because
I'm
then
wasting
if I go
money
out
on
with you and get this free meal, then that comes with you still want to talk to me and you really go,
Well,
oh, I
kinda
liked
worked
it,
out.
I liked it, and I want to go back out with you again. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I can't use no juice like that. I don't. That's not my.
Man, use them shit. They feel you. I gave you $40 for this goddamn meal. I mean, for a while, I was saying no. I was turning down a lot of things. At this point, if you take me out on a date, sure, let's go. Where we going? We going somewhere far away though. Where we ain't gonna win
I'm
this.
still turning down because the ones that be
Hey, look,
I don't want them.
if ladies want to ask me out on a date, I'm willing and able. You want to pay? Go ahead. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Y'all looking like
No, because
y'all looking like
no, like I posted
brown.
yesterday, women will pay for men that they like.
Get me.
Okay, if we like you, we like,
If
hey,
we like it, we will swipe something.
okay, send you a cash app, babe.
Let's
You know
get it.
what this? Your head come on me.
Somebody gave me a cash app for $20. Like, go ahead and get lunch. I was like, good.
Yes, women do that. Okay, there are some women that do it. But some of y'all
Yeah,
women,
some of
y'all
y'all just
give me,
Um,
put your hand out, but y'all can't match that man energy.
I forgot my cash out. I think it's Cool Kenny 7.
Better throw that out there.
You just letting y'all know. That's what y'all.
Cool Kenny 7. It might be Cool. I don't know.
Oh,
I
Maybe I hit my DM.
I don't have my cash app in this street.
Hit my DM.
my cash out is available for anybody who wants to purchase a raffle ticket.
Oh yeah, please let me know.
DM me and then I can give you my
Oh,
cash app, but I'm not putting it in.
No.
Look,
Business
Business
purposes
purposes only.
look. So I was watching a page. I thought you watching the brands.
Yeah, the watches. So I didn't post the men's watch because it's not in my physical possession, so I don't have a picture of it. But the men's watch is
You gonna
already
ask us
purchased.
for some bread? You gonna ask the man for some? Let's see how y'all do.
Listen, look, let me finish telling the story.
It's about to go to the level already.
Right.
All right. I'm down.
So initially, it just started off with one watch, and one of my aunts decided they would donate a watch for the raffle.
Good looking out.
So yeah, she got the watch,
Yeah.
and I have a feeling that she doesn't want anybody to know how expensive this watch. So my aunt gets great gifts, first of all.
I already know what's up.
Yeah, my aunt's not married, she don't have no kids, so she gets amazing.
I'm trying.
Yes,
I'm
auntie.
trying to meet auntie.
Yeah, so if y'all see whoever gets this watch, I'm telling y'all,
Look,
don't show it on the internet.
damn. Hey, how much is the raffle though?
The raffle ticket, one ticket is $10 and it's 3 for 20. It's not. I will announce the winner on Father's Day.
How many tickets is this so far?
I'll tell you that.
I'm trying to win that dog going to bread
Really?
right now.
Okay, well, cash app or thing.
I got cash. I got cash now.
Okay, with the
Oh,
one.
we take Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay.
Bitcoin.
No, we're not doing that. That is a Bitcoin. I don't even know how that shit works. Hold on, but wait, hold your cash because I'm going to be sending out the virtual link because I moved all the tickets virtually.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so I feel like that was a lot easier because I had people who got raffle tickets from down in Texas. So
You know,
shout out to my Texas
shout out to
fam.
the people out of the state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phyllis had me thinking that I was gonna come in and she was just gonna be like row, row, like a Dungeon Dragon.
No, shout out.
I like that.
Hey, you should have heard what she was saying. She's like, she don't get you.
She got smoked.
I listen.
She said if you come in here like he was on the live that day, she got some smoke.
Well,
And
we
she said,
ain't
"I want no smoke."
We ain't done yet, though, are we?
We not.
So, I just want to ask this: while you're in the talking phase and you're just talking to someone, are you supposed to be loyal?
No. You're not even dating, right? Y'all just
Y'all
talking.
just talking. To
Right,
me,
go
it's
do
one
your
of those
thing.
ones.
Both of y'all, I hope y'all doing y'all thing. Don't wait for them.
See, I hope everybody is listening and tuned in. So if you're trying to date me and we're at the talking stage, understand. I don't owe you shit but honesty. So if you ask a question, I will answer it honestly.
What that mean, though?
Well, somebody else said yes.
But I understand why some people feel that way. Because some people feel like, well, if you're talking to all these people, how are you going to get to connect with them and
They
get people
hate.
equal
They
time?
probably single and can't find a man.
But I don't like talking to a much people. Well, first of all, I don't like people. So I'm the most social, non-social. No, seriously, I'm the most social, non-social person.
You sound like me.
So, like, when I go out for events and stuff, all right, I be socialized a lot, now these So when it comes to like dating, I don't like talking to a whole bunch of people or a whole bunch of guys because first of all, I gotta keep up with the conversation because your number's not being saved. So
It's not.
because I definitely
I got a lot of
202 24 yeah. So I don't save numbers in my phone unless you reach a point. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because as soon as you say the number, it's like I'm crazy. I ain't got time. So I just feel like talking to multiple people now at this age is kind of exhausting, and I just don't have the energy for it.
Yeah, that's it. Sound like me. Sound
So
like
it's like if I meet somebody and I'm like, we talk, I'm like, oh, okay, and it seems like it has potential. then I'll like, all right, cool. But if we just stop talking, we stop talking, then I can keep going on to the next. Like,
I don't know. People don't be lasting very long.
that is true.
People don't last very
I was
long.
on his for 30 days. It was the most boring 30 days of my life.
So have y'all been like those dated people?
Yes. Where the person went those, or you went those.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone told me that I those.
You ever have a ghost come back?
Yeah.
I got a
And I'd be like, look, I'm trying to respect your privacy.
No, it was a message. I got a text message that was like, I don't mean to ghost you on purpose. I'm sorry. And I literally was like, okay.
I wouldn't even respond then. But I did have somebody ask me today because they texted me. I was like, who is this? And the text thread was still there, but I definitely said, I just didn't know who it was because I wasn't scrolling back up to see who it was.
I got a story. About a Casper. Casper had the audacity to tell me, I found one and we have sex all the time. I gotta tell you about it.
Came back to tell you.
No. This is how it ended initially. This was Casper left. Because Casper wasn't nowhere to be.
Casper was getting nervous.
Casper went away on vacation. We weren't dating, but we was talking. Right? And we was talking that shit. Like we was thinking like, hey, pretty soon they gonna do some shit. Man, she told me, yeah, she met the dude, right? And they had sex like rabbits. Like I want to hear that in the morning before I go to work. This is in the morning. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm glad you found somebody. So then, so I told her, I said, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm getting ready for work. Shit, I ain't hit her back. You know, months go by. Casper comes back. Hey, what's happening?
She tired of fucking like rabbits, huh?
I knew
the dick probably went go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't even really mess with you like that now. I mean, you kind of threw me away for another house to hunt. Don't come back over here and hunt my house. I said, matter of fact, come on over here and hunt my house. I let her come over and hunt my house. You know what I did? I ghostbusted that joke. I ghostbusted that joke. Proton packs and all, goddamn, I cranked that joke. And then I didn't even enjoy it. I was like,
what happened when you trying to be petty?
Yeah. I wasn't.
You was being petty for some terrible pooch.
It wasn't even terrible. It was just like I ain't really like you anyway, but I'm gonna give it to you just because. I'm serious. This shit happened. I ain't making this shit. Hey, I could write a book about my life. I could probably make $1 million.
Man, somebody told me to write a book about my life last week, and I was like, I ain't even got the energy to do it. Like,
I might do it. I might call it.
You know how many chapters? This book would have to be in like a 3-series book with way too many chapters.
You're gonna laugh, cry. You're gonna laugh some more.
A lot of times it's gonna be laughs. It's gonna be like it's gonna sound like I'm incriminating myself.
I'm in the process of writing one.
Bet. Question: if you wrote a book about yourself, what would it entail?
She's gonna tell you what she's writing about right now.
Well, right now, currently, I am writing about my weight loss journey, but from a psychological perspective and not from, oh, you just go to the gym. So I'm writing about everything from the one minute you feel like you're good, the next minute you feel like you're getting out, like that, and right. the mental struggle. But if I was to write a book about my life, it would definitely talk about how in my 20s I really just truly didn't give a shit about a lot of stuff. And shout out to God because God really got me through some things that only me and God know about. So, yeah. Yeah, it would be, I think, if I was to really write a book about my life, I think people would be very shocked. Because I'm a very closed off person and I don't like a lot of people in my business. So
especially to my business and past with some of the shit that I went through. So I couldn't write no book.
There's certain things that wouldn't do with the book.
Actually?
We should go back.
Oh. Well, see, I'm not on.
I'm on IG.
That's not IG.
Dang, they simulcasting from various streaming sites. The DMVz Vibe podcast. This is MizterKool here with the lovely ladies of the podcast and DMV. I ain't gonna tell them exactly where we are.
Yeah, don't do that.
Love
I mean, y'all can't get in anyway. It's locked down.
Studio. Dang, I mean, bravo, man.
Thank you. And shout out to YSA, because if it wasn't for YSA, I probably would
I'm here because of Pete, so.
Y'all a nice tandem for the rookie group, I must say. Y'all on y'all way.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't ask this next question, but we talked about this before, Phyllis.
No. They ain't gonna invite me back, y'all. They gonna be like, nah, you know.
So, nah, you'll be invited back. You just gonna have to have way more than
Him and Mr. Perspective.
hell to nah. That's a double team situation,
Oh my
and
God,
I don't mentally be prepared all the time for this
Shout
perspective.
out to
But
Doug, who's currently watching my life.
what up, is the perspective?
what's up, Mr. Perspective? And shout out to you though. If you please tap into conversations with comedians on Wednesdays. It's Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays from
16.
6 to 8, guys.
Yeah. So I absolutely love this show, but I do have to mentally prepare for this perspective to be in the studio with us. Like I always say that I shouldn't be high when I'm over here and I gotta mute mics and shit. But I definitely have to be high the next time because I was not prepared. It'd be the facial expressions that just fuck my the whole scenery up. Like I forgot what we was talking about.
Dead in the water still floating.
His little catchphrase is be like, what? It hits you after you start laughing though. You already be laughing because you're like, okay, whatever you said before that was funny, but what? Huh?
Right.
So we talked about the relationship dynamic like you have with your parents and how it affects dating. So with me, as I have gotten of age, I have more conversations with my dad when it comes to dating, even though I don't agree with all the shit that he be saying.
Hey, why?
First of all, my dad grew up in a different kind of household in a different era. And he don't understand what it is to date because that man was married for 20 plus years.
That's
He
a
just
dude
recently
right
got divorced.
It's hard
Hey.
to talk to
I don't invite
people
you.
that's been with the same person for like 30, 35 years because they really haven't had a lot of relationships. Most of them, they may have one or two boyfriends at the most, and then they found they like to share my own, and they like that's what I was talking to my mom about. It. It's like since you had two boyfriends, like.
And see, I don't see myself doing this. I don't know if you feel that. I feel like we are on the same page with that. Like, I'm like, man, I ain't got the energy to be courting, dating, relationship.
It'd be a lot to open, like fully open yourself up and have certain conversations. So I can have like on the surface conversations with people, but them on surface conversations will let me know if this won't go like
Yeah, you know, a lot of people, and this is just in general, are not healed from past relationship trauma, childhood trauma. So it's like,
or they be coming to you thinking that you can heal them because your energy is bright. But no, look, I'm not Anyala. I cannot fix your life.
Zens. Fix my life. Hey, sorry to cut you off. I'm on POF, right?
oh, God, I've
Right.
been on there.
I'm
6
on-
years.
Only for
Hey guys, don't do it.
only for research purposes. Only for research purposes only.
Tell you what that is.
Hey,
Motherfuckers be on there. Go look up, say.
but I know, look, check it. I see that there's like a live feature, right? So they do a live, like IG live, right? So I seen that chick go through 3, 4 dudes in her whole POF live career. And let me tell you how I met her. I went on her live. I'm gonna tell her what her name is too. Her name is ass for days, junk in the trunk. I can't make this shit up. She got her ass out on her default pic. I can't make this shit up.
It sounds like she should just be a porn star.
Well, peep this out. Check this out. My first time I get on her live, what she doing?
She got her ass out.
No, all you hear is. Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm in the live, so I'm tired. I'm like, are you doing what I think you're doing?
It's free advertising.
It was dark, so you really couldn't see it, but you could hear it. And the dude was like, so you know what it was for real. You knew it was for real. Like, you can't fake that. And if you're going to fake that, why y'all bullshit? Just do it. It's dark. No one sees y'all. But she did it. And then they broke up a week later. And then she was like getting over the relationship.
Okay, what's this got some DC?
It's her fourth boyfriend. I seen it. I can't lie. I seen it yesterday. Research purposes only.
That's your disclaimer.
Research purposes only.
Yeah. POF is a no. I ain't been on POF in a long time. Even though there are some guys that I'm so cool with that I met on POF, but like, no, like,
Man, I had horrible experience.
I was on Hinge for 30 days and I hated it. Like, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I think they really take into trying to get bread on that jump because they be on that.
It don't even be that. Like, Hinge, like, you have to like match the person. And like the guy, I was like, oh, he's cute. So I matched him. He sent a message back and was like, oh, I'm trying to eat you. And it's like, thank you.
That is the most annoying thing.
Thank you. I declined.
Hey, look, if y'all are watching right now, you fucking your business to her. But listen, do not at any point, no matter how you know me, send me a goddamn dick picture or dick pic. Because one, that has never been something that turns me on whether we are together or not. And, I
never did.
I don't understand it.
Like
Well,
they
I
creep
don't-
like that. Look at one.
Okay, so when it comes to videos and pictures, you know, if you find a little joint at the time, okay. I'm gonna match your energy. Sorry, Audrey.
No.
But
Oh, she done told.
I'm grown as hell because I'm fitting to be 33. But
Oh,
anywho,
you ain't
but no, if you go through my phone right now, it ain't. There's no. I don't keep. Like, I don't
I don't
say
even
that.
save them.
Yeah, I don't say those.
I delete them on the text.
I don't
That's how
say. I don't say fetal pictures. But if you send me one, I'm not interested in you, and it's little. I'm sending it to my friends.
See,
And
hey,
we're gonna make fun of how small your penis is.
hey, fellas, y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't give a fuck. Go on Pornhub.com and screenshot the next diamond you see on that jump and just send them that jump. That way you don't feel guilty. And they like the jump.
Okay,
So,
Megan.
and let me tell you, who the fuck was I talking to the other day? I don't know if it was my brother or somebody. No, it was one of my friends who will remain nameless. Was like, next time somebody sends me a random dick pic, send them a dick pic back. I was like, I ain't trying to get killed, but that is a good idea.
What you doing?
Well, listen, I'm just saying, don't send that shit to me.
I'm gonna just say a lot of us single women, we do have, and we have full mirrors in our house. We definitely have pictures of ourselves in our bras and our pants, but they're in the phone.
Why y'all do that?
First of all, I do that because I lost 140
So wait a minute.
pounds. So
Wait, great, but yeah, right. I see you, but why do women do that? Like,
because I think I'm
do y'all look back at the archive like that? That's tough. Oh, I
They
don't
just
remember
in my
that.
phone.
You can only answer. I can't answer that.
They just in my phone.
I don't do that. Like I delete mine.
Because I got these matching 50 cents. $10 for my phone with app right, so I can, be on a sneaky link with the matching 50 cents.
Fellas, hit her DMs, fellas.
No, I only do that when I'm in a relationship, and so I don't have any of those.
Hey, so
whoever I was, that person when you asked for the pictures, now gone.
Why? So is it ever a chance that somebody can capture y'all when y'all see that?
Huh? What you mean?
Look.
You gotta word that differently. We can't capture us, how I must be captured.
It's about the approach. Like, the hey sexy,
The ask me if my ass is real, that is so irritating to me. Ask me if my body is real, that shit is irritating to me as well. The hey view.
Cornball. So that, I mean,
but don't do that basketball shit either. How y'all send the basketball and be like my basketball.
Wait.
My ball fell in your court. No, it didn't. This court's closed.
What?
It's not even a hoop over here.
What about this? What about
those niggas with these corny ass? Yeah, okay. I'm all for creativity because I think it's cute when your approach is different. But don't.
He gave you a basketball?
No, like not me, but I've seen where women screenshot stuff where a guy has like sent a basketball emoji and like, oh, my basketball, like
it's in your court. What you gonna do with it?
And I'm gonna be like, it's not even a hoop over here. Like I keep telling them that don't be shooting a shot. This gym is closed.
Yeah, it might say that like I'm shooting my shot. What's up?
Well, you shooting your shot, but shoot it some other way.
Let me tell y'all, I could go in my phone right now. I ain't gonna lie, research purposes only. I can go on my phone. I can go on my phone right now and show y'all all my greetings. I can show y'all a rack of women. It's just like,
I definitely believe your ass on red.
Even if my greeting was like respectable.
See, I answer respectful. It is motherfuckers. Like, if you say good morning, okay.
That's what has to.
Good morning. I
go the extra mile.
Niggas be like, can I eat your pussy? So how many people did you ask that this morning? I don't know where the fuck your mouth been.
Copy paste. Can I eat your pussy? Copy paste. Can I eat
your pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many good morning beautiful have you seen?
I don't do that. I don't even do that.
Or the motherfuckers who be like, hey, queen.
I don't even do that. Right there. That was
Grand Rising Queen.
That was Black Planet days.
Grand Rising Queen. No, but it's a beautiful morning. And I'm such a funny ass person. Every time somebody says this shit, I just be practicing. What voice did they say this shit?
Man, look.
What we looking at?
I'm just saying, like, I think for real though, I think for me, that's where I draw the line. Like, I'm done with this dating stuff because
the dating pool has
society today. Society today, what it makes it more easier to date, and it's not even easy
because people aren't dating. People aren't dating with a purpose, and they're dating with the wrong motives. And then I think how things are portrayed on social media is so much easier to do certain things or to expect a relationship to like everybody goals, relationship goals, like all this other stuff. So it's like when you see how dating is, you just like for real. Like I'm tired of telling you what my favorite color is.
I don't even do that.
I'm tired of giving you my zodiac sign, my birthday. Like I just like, do I need to just give y'all my birthday? At this point, let me just talk about something.
I'm trying to find out what do I don't like you, and what do I do like you.
And the only way to do that is, for me, the only way for me to do that is to be around the person, because people can tell you anything. But I can't even get past the conversation because literally, I had somebody text me the other day. I hope I'm not being rude, but I just. I want to fuck you. And I don't want to miss the opportunity. And I was just like, so I think people don't understand the thin line between being rude and being blunt.
All right, so check this out.
I don't even know how to feel about this.
So what if he was like, all right, because we gotta be open and honest and we gotta communicate. I'm physically attracted to you. I want to just take it there.
I'm still not gonna be you.
You won't even have to. But because he came in a respectful manner, do you carry him like I look?
I'm like, thank you, I decline. But I feel like sometimes you don't have to tell somebody you're physically attracted to them because most people only talk to people that they're physically attracted to. Like obviously you're physically attracted to me because, and obviously I think you're attractive because we exchange numbers. But don't ever come. Like, just literally, like when I read the text message, I was sitting there like,
phone. So I had to screenshot it to a couple people. I was like, I don't even know what to say to this. And they were literally like, don't say anything. And I just was like,
fellas, don't do that.
and then 2 days later, I was like, you know what? I didn't know how to respond to this. That's why I respond. But I was just like, yeah, I'm not. And he was like, oh, I thought we was on the friends with benefits. Nigga, who told you that? Like, you haven't even gotten close to me.
You gotta establish that. You
haven't even gotten close to me to where you would, where it
would even go out.
That way. No. How you gonna be friends?
How you claim that you ain't even been close? You gotta get it first. You gotta get it.
You ain't even you ain't got no basis. You ain't got no
go out with the Joe. You
so
ain't even
that's why I was really confused with the whole friend with benefit thing, because it's like, where in your mind did things get lost in translation for you to think that I wanted to be your friends with benefit? Like, I'm confused.
Question, ladies. Is that a bad thing in this day and age?
I'm over that phase of my life.
No friends with benefit situation. I did a podcast about this on my channel.
You're talking about it's like a sticky area.
Yeah, that's
what are you sticky? What are you sticky? Stick what?
Because
first of all, he's sticking the dick.
You get that right.
The sticky part.
You got that right.
Because listen, so from my experiences with friends with benefits, if I say from again, this is what it is, and then down the line you try to like switch it up. No, because I don't change my mind once I make my mind up. Man, wait till I get my brother in this goddamn studio, because he is a witness to me and my phone. I done had stalkers. I done had people who don't go away after they say they understand and they don't.
Well, from my experience with my last friends with benefit situation, you knew what it was. And so literally, every time I met somebody and I started, talking to them, I cut him off. And he would literally get in his feelings. And then when I decided that I no longer wanted to be in this toxic ass bullshit, because that's what it was, he was like, well, can we just one last time? No, there's no one last time.
God, he asked for
it got to the point where I blocked this person from my phone. So there was no communication. Now he's not blocked on Instagram, because you can still see this blow up. You just can't touch it. So then you still see this blow up. You just can't touch it. And so then he was still sorry, that's from my birthday girl. Anyway, but he was still like trying, and I'm just like, bruh, like we're not doing it. Like I'm good over here. It's like, oh, can we no. But it was crazy because this person would get so mad when I was like, you know what, I'm talking to somebody else, so I'm good over you, whatever. And be in his feelings. Nigga, we just fucking. Like, what do you mean?
But this is what I'm gonna say though, because a lot of people be saying the females be catching feelings. It has changed. Niggas be in their feelings.
Because they emasculated the male man.
I didn't do anything.
No.
No,
but like, society changed, man. Like I always tell people, like Earth went through some type of warping spaces and shit. And smart people got smart.
Listen, I'm glad this that retrograde over. I'm sick of it.
Smart people got smarter, and some smart people.
No, what it is women started to wise up.
Oh,
and we
come
started
on with
to
it.
realize
it became wild.
How?
Oh my God.
No, not even that. But how men we started to get into the game, and now because goddamn Steve Harvey.
I think it flipped.
Let me just say that, because let me tell y'all, I learned the game from watching my cousins dog out females.
I learned the game because
and the male friends that I had. That's how I learned the game. Okay, that's how I learned how. We don't do feelings, we don't do emotions, none of that. That's what I learned that from. But now females be playing these. No, females be playing these males like they used to play us. But what we're finding out is they can't handle it. Men cannot.
No, I think it's the other way around.
No, it's not, because I can listen.
Shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Oh, not this topic.
That's what it is.
I'm not even going to go there. No, because you have females girls out here that can have sex with niggas today and not call him tomorrow and would not care.
And then some men that be taking that and be like, all right, bet.
No. They tell the boys that they cool with that shit, and then
But then they be
they
in
be in the DMs and the text and shit.
They be them suckers. That be them
which is
suckers.
a lot of
Bum, 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 bum.
And I will not take that away from y'all. It's a lot of suckers and sucker X out there. And let me tell you a story.
Kevin Samuels does not speak the truth. Okay, so
He
y'all
do.
gonna stop.
Before you
Shout out
tell
to the
your
homie
story,
that
I want to ask this question to Felix because somebody told me I was an asshole.
God.
If you're talking to somebody and I finally move to like the physical part, if they give me that first time it's just like really, really bad. The second time, really, really bad. You gonna give them one more try?
Yeah.
And if that try is bad too,
You do what you gotta do. You make a choice.
First of all,
but they
okay,
told me
I'm
I'm
gonna say
bad, so
this.
I said, look, I couldn't stay in no relationship
I
like
can't
that
stay in a relationship with
because
no man.
I'm a cheat and I'm not a cheater.
Wait.
Been there, tried it, and
So we
4
gotta go
months
back.
into it, I was like,
We
We
nah,
gotta
really.
go back. We gotta go back to the initial topic when you asked, would you still love to do,
No, we was talking about money.
But
You talking about
still,
money and sex is not the same thing.
But
because
I'm
you
saying,
can have sex with somebody and there be nothing there.
so he can't be broke and like
Look, broke niggas have time to work on that craft right there. And some niggas be dropping off some extravagant shit because they ain't got nothing for free time. They on porn like, ooh, I'm gonna try this tonight.
Like they got time. They
for research
Yo,
purposes.
we talk about this shit in the group chat. I say, yo, these niggas be mastering their fucking craft.
They
Be
be on
broke
Grand-
this shit.
Grand
Too
Theft
much
Auto.
free time.
You don't grant that bottle playing that.
listen. I can't do the church. Like, no,
But I've been at.
no. Because if you sleep with a broad and her pussy is trash on the first night, you're never fucking that broad again.
Oh my God. Like, look, I'm trying
Most
to tell you
men
the
are
story.
not sleep if that joint dry,
Nah, it ain't even
ain't
about
got
that.
no wall.
Guys don't even give a second
sometimes-
chance.
You're not giving her a second
But look,
chance.
say, you see, y'all got the impression that dudes like strong every single woman.
They
It
don't.
be some
though.
bad women that be like, your boy, like, nah, bruh. And I
Right,
had
but
that.
it's the same way. But it's the same way for us too. Because
Yeah,
if she don't be like purr, then it's gonna be a no. Like,
She say that all the goddamn time. I had this, she was like, get yourself together. I'm like, at first I thought I was tripping.
but you
I
know,
was like,
sometimes men do have other shit on their mind that will affect their performance.
Absolutely agree with that
Okay,
shit.
so I will say that. But on the first time, no, because if you both excited, I've had the excuse where I was just excited. Nigga, what? Whatever.
wait, it happened. It
No,
happened.
no.
Hey, all right, look.
Listen, if you in a scenario
We're about
where
to talk about sex.
you really are. If you sorry, auntie, but if you in a scenario where y'all, this your first time, ooh, you excited, ooh, yes, y'all had sex, boom, he coming like 2 minutes. You got 15 to 20 minutes to get your shit together and get that shit back.
Hey.
Because we not.
I'm 20 years from senior.
What the fuck? You can still help it.
I know, but I'm just saying, damn, you can't be expecting me to be 21. You gotta give me more time than 15 minutes.
Listen,
I need at least 30.
that's why y'all need to work out.
But you know what?
Honestly,
Honestly, it depends on the woman, though. Because sometimes you could be like, hey, nah, that was the warm up. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
I can only take it back to the jump, the Casper jump. And she was bad, man. She was bad, man. Like I was trying, and I was like, you got like extra mileage on that jump. And she kind of,
My cousin funny.
and it's like,
She
Luke.
said, "This pussy 21." Okay,
They stop playing. Single, God damn it. I'm single.
Oh, I didn't know where you was going.
I said, camera.
I ain't gonna lie.
Look, I made this studio home. I like this place right
all
here.
I'm saying is, you can't get multiple chances. You know what I'm saying? Even if I like you, because females be like, oh,
wait. I think it should be a 3-strike you out rule because Steve Harvey gave y'all 3 months.
Steve Harvey hit the bottom of his ass.
I bet you got his book.
I read that stupid ass shit and I want to read it.
I didn't read it.
I want to read
Depending on how much I like you will depend on how many chances.
Don't read the book.
First of
In
all,
trouble.
90 days means nothing because if all that man want to do is get your draws, he's going to do whatever he want to do until he get into them draws and then he going to curry the hell on.
That Bama failed related marriage. He got like 2 or 3 failed marriages on his belt.
Too. And he was trash.
He about to fail this junk. He about to be right. Ain't the Joni messing with? Ain't the Joni married with was like a side piece junk for a drug
Hey,
dealer?
you talk about this.
Allegedly.
Well,
What was his book called? Make him wait, because the
No,
man is dumb.
Act like a lady, think like a man.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
even when you look at the movie,
Tyler
like
the
first
movie
of all,
don't even look like it aligns with the book.
Perry. Didn't Tyler Perry do that, John?
no, Tyler Perry had "Don't Make a Black Woman Take Off Her
Tyler
Earrings."
Perry shut the fuck up. How about that?
He had that.
It was funny. It was funny though. I didn't read the book. It was funny.
Shut up. Hey,
But Steve Harvey does not work for me, and my uncle are part of the Steve Harvey We Can't Stand Club.
Yeah. Oh, see, I like her.
But my mother seems to like, oh, Steve Harvey, and I'd be like, no. So me and my favorite uncle, we can't fucking stand Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey is trash.
I think he's trash as fucking giving advice, but he's
like
a comedian.
His
great.
life and everything, and how he came up is great. Like I'm happy for you. But you cannot tell me how to date because Lori Harvey.
Who? Yeah. Oh, I bust that joke.
So
Lori Harvey, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Hey.
So there's been a super discussion. I don't know. My group chat talks about so much shit.
I want to get in this group chat. I want to get in this
Yeah.
group chat. I
I'm
want to get in
I don't know. I'm not in this group.
How many in there? I want to get in there. I want in.
So
Obviously, it's gonna be there for you.
I tried.
They decline.
Hey, what's up? Man?
the delegates for that group chat, well, I ain't need to come. I'm not the delegate. But no, in the group chat, we do be talking about a lot of shit, and some of them be getting real defensive about Lori. They was like, because they be saying, yeah, like some people be rooting for her, and some people like, no, she's just a hoe.
She's young. I get it.
For me, I feel like one, we don't know if she really fucked everybody when she was. We don't know if she really fucked everybody. If she quote unquote seen with.
Definitely, that's true. But if she was with Future, I know she was Future.
The only thing that will forever throw me off is Justin and Diddy shit. Now, granted, Diddy is not. That's not wasn't Justin.
Lori Harvey, right?
That's not Justin. No, it wasn't Justin. It was the other one.
Sean, what was the other
She
one?
was
I don't know, but all I know is it's the son that's not really his. That's fucking Albie Short's son.
Diddy, right? Diddy smashed the
It's Albie Short's
She
son.
dated Diddy and his
Technically, it's father.
Oh, so it's Albie.
No, I thought it was.
No, that's Albie
Which one
Short's
did she
son.
date?
What type of twisted metal shit?
And she dated Akon.
The light skin one. She dated this little short light
Oh, I
skin.
thought she dated the one that had the song with Chris Brown.
No, she dated the little light skin joint that don't do. And it's Albie Short's son. So, but still, it
Well,
still
he
look
said
crazy.
he likes Michael B. Jordan for her. So
Oh yeah, why he even bother with this Jones?
because that's what they do in Hollywood.
Why you do that?
Honestly, in Hollywood,
I'm not
I
smashed.
will honestly be scared
What's
to
up?
date because the way that they be, it's like 6 degrees of separation. The way they be passing each other around. I literally had this conversation with my uncle. The way they be passing each other around, and it seems like nobody likes to use condoms in Hollywood. So
What's that?
I
Our
would
first
be,
date is Tuesday.
I would be scared.
Hey, what?
I'm scared here, but I would be
Hello.
scared.
And if y'all had to choose, if y'all could like get away with it, scot free, safe, all that. What are your 5 top artists that you would smash? Don't be shy. I
You
go
didn't even
first.
catch it in my face.
I go first just to give y'all some
Yeah, you
time to
should go
think.
first.
NFL players.
Bet. So think of some NFL players while I go
I
there.
can tell you.
You think of some folks too. I smashed Rihanna. That's the top of the list. I say, I'm just saying it. I'm just saying. If I could, I would. Smash that girl. Well, yeah, you're right.
I
Um,
love her.
the young Angelina Jolie back in Hackers Day. I don't know if y'all even remember that
I
movie.
don't remember that movie.
She was in this movie called Hackers. She
Didn't she kiss her brother?
had some lips on her.
I just like Angelina as an actress though. Salt is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Now she looked like an alien, but
All right, that's two. Three
that's
more.
2, 3. My third, John, Ashanti, because she low. DMVz Vibe podcast. That Ashanti. Not great that down. What's wrong with you? I thought she was from here. She's from Sudan. She went to Sudan.
Maya's from here.
Yeah, that's who. Oh, damn.
Maya's with the room.
That's what they look alike because she's my next Joan. She my next. They think it's a love right there. But yeah, she was gonna be my next Joan. That's my last one is gonna be just I kind of want to do it to her like I kind of like y'all gonna laugh even harder. I kind of want to do it to her like mad like baby boy, not baby boy.
Taraji?
Belly, DMX.
Okay.
Ravage.
Taraji?
Is that her, the dark skinned chick that was on Belly?
No.
Keisha. Yeah, when he ravaged that John when she was mad, he was I'm gonna do it just like that with Cardi. I just ravaged.
Okay, I want to go last, but I'm still thinking of it.
Okay, so it's really no like celebrity.
Denzel.
My top would be Des Bryant.
Okay.
Yeah, Des. I've been trying to throw the X for the last 5 years.
Rude X, they sorry.
What are my other favorite conversations? I wasn't paying attention. Nobody from the Washington football team.
We got plenty over there for you. Go get them. Go ahead, Fitzpatrick.
Travis Kelce from the Kansas City.
What, you a crank girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam, I'll be right back.
We giving her a lot of time.
Chris Long.
Chris Long.
That used to play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
The white dude?
He is so fine.
Okay.
Yes.
He got one of the longs.
Yes.
You know that.
How long you want to marry all that long?
I'm gonna be mad as hell when
you got 2 more, right?
Yeah, but I don't.
Come on, think of one. I'm
trying to think of like actors.
Do one just for fun. Do one from the Washington football team.
There's nobody from the
Nobody on that team anymore.
Nobody that I
Wait a minute. You're like we ain't the NFC champions.
So
There's nobody on that team that I find attractive.
That's because you're a Dallas fan, probably.
I am a Dallas fan.
But you gotta like.
But I wouldn't even smash none of the Dallas players because
Des Bryant.
well, he don't play for them no more. Yeah.
Bad, so
Yeah, I don't know. I really got to think of it.
So we go. This is your turn.
Shit.
I don't really have somebody.
Russell Wilson. No Russell Wilson.
Hell no.
No.
Somebody that thinks like
Mahomes.
I don't want Patrick Mahomes.
I'm trying to give her one. What about homeboy that can't get back in?
Ooh.
You know, the Bama Black Bama, you can't get in. You know, San Francisco.
Oh,
Colin Kaepernick, yeah.
You know, I had an opportunity to meet Colin, and I'm not going to tell that story because it takes me to a time.
Colin hit her head.
No, he did not. But I do love Colin. I think Colin is super dope. I love Colin. And he's Scorpio, so.
Likewise.
I only got like
She got like 15.
It's Kevin Barnes and Chris Brown.
Kevin Barnes. Who's Kevin Barnes?
He used to play for your team.
Oh, that Kevin Barnes. Because there's a lot of Kevin Barnes out there. I remember Kevin Barnes from 17th Street. Oh, what? He was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I see it. It was like, Kevin Barnes.
All the people that I used to like, when I was like, growing up, I don't really like
Chris
them.
Brown seems like his biggest toxic. He seems like
It's right up my alley.
Yeah, but like, I don't think it's like one musician that I would like.
Because I was about to say something crazy like Trey Songz, but I feel like we would fight. So no.
if you could sing, I don't know if you can or not, but if you could sing, what would you do a song? Who would you want to do a song with, dead or alive?
Aaliyah and Chris Brown.
Why everybody
I
Chris
would
Brown?
love to do a song with Tank.
And Whitney Houston without the cook.
Michael Jackson.
Tank.
Michael Jackson. Prince.
I would want to be in the studio with Tank while he makes a song because some of the shit that he be saying, I'm like, my nigga, what be on your mind? What was you doing before you came to the studio? Was you doing it in the studio? Like,
What no D'Angelo?
D'Angelo back in like
first of all,
95.
D'Angelo does not look the same. My bad, we're talking about time.
Straight up, y'all know the best point.
Because he's not giving how does it feel.
Lauren Hill back in the
But
day.
you know what? You know who left and came back strong and shit? Well, they weren't not so strong anymore. But Maxwell. When Maxwell came back with his little comeback music, I would definitely do music with Maxwell just because it's on a different level every time.
Yeah, like for real, Embryo was the shit.
Any other thing? I mean,
Prince
if
and
Tyrese didn't like do all that shit in the
Memphis, y'all got
fucking...
Chris Brown, Tyrese.
First of all, Chris Brown is not a band that will ever come from Christopher Maurice Brown.
You mad because he hit one of the people on your...
You just mad because he hit Rihanna.
I ain't hit her. He had to hit her.
She had to hit him.
And she
He had to hit her back.
she didn't have to go to the island.
Man,
Shit
you
either.
smashing Rihanna, bro.
Have you ever dealt with somebody from the islands? Okay,
I did, but
I have
we
never
just
yet.
smashed.
So, yeah. Certain people from the islands when they in certain situations, they take it too far. To the point where
Yeah, I think Riri took it a little too far.
Hey, look, I'm
But
not
I don't feel like that
and
was
when
that first
Ray
fight.
Davis say, we don't know what Rihanna said in that.
And
She probably said you can't dance.
right.
I don't think that was their first fight either. Like,
No,
I feel
no,
like
hell
that was the
Look,
first.
before she probably got her licks in because Chris Brown old bitch. No, look, I'm trying to tell you, like, he ain't going to
Hey, Breezy, we don't feel that way on the DMVz Vibe. If you ever want to come to the studio and hang with us.
I'm gonna let you, the boy is talented, but he's a sucker.
I'm ready for him. I'm ready for
You need to
those
grow
to
up.
move around so we can have a tour. I need to get around
Grow up, because you talented, bro. You need to focus. Shut the fuck up and get the artist thing in. You know he's reckless. He's like them singers.
In my top 5 people that I would work with, I'm sorry, I had to go back. T-Pain. I would really fucking work with T-Pain.
He can sing for real.
And I just feel like the vibes and the knowledge and everything.
I realize
it'd be great.
He's smart. Like he's a good dude. Like he's really a good dude. I used to hate him too. All that.
The auto-tune shit was annoying for a while.
I was like, bruh.
When I heard he could sing, I was like, wait a minute, let me go back.
And I was like, where you at there? T-Pain, man. What's up? Then he was like, I'm lost. I don't want to do all the albums and shit. I just want to do converts.
It's a lot of politics in the industry.
Hey, you play that hand, you go. Look at I hate to say his name, but look at Sean Carter. Jay-Z. Oh man. Wait, why?
Well, I'm sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I was thinking about Jay-Z. My mind was really somewhere.
I'm not a fan of A&J, so
Me neither.
I'm not in the beehive.
Really,
I think Kelly is better looking than Beyonce.
Me too. I love that glow.
Kelly is so gorgeous.
Come on,
Frank. Really is.
She should have been in my top 5.
Now, do I think Beyonce can sing?
She's a terrible actress.
Oh my God.
She's a horrible actress.
I love Dreamgirls, by the way, but she was terrible. Jennifer Hudson really.
Yeah, I think.
I won't watch The Lion King, the live version, whatever, because of Beyonce.
Why would we do that?
Like I refuse to watch any of those Disney whatever. Like I refuse.
No, I don't mess with it.
I started Beauty and the Beast.
I don't have any kids, so Disney is not even a station or.
I have Disney Plus. I'm a child. I love Disney Plus.
Just in case, I might want to watch
I like the Disney Plus and
Right.
Marvel movies. Lately, I've been watching all the Marvel.
That's why I was 5, 6, 4 hours. Fuck paying for Disney Plus.
You gotta see the DC joint.
I'm not a DC type of girl.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you?
DC is.
Dallas, and now this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a Marvel girl.
I'm a DC guy.
Okay.
Superman, Batman. Superman, Batman.
I've been watching X-Men.
Oh,
Okay.
they don't make songs about Iron Man. They do.
Black Panther.
They don't make songs.
Well,
They don't make songs about Incredible Hulk. Shit.
I'm mad that those movies not a. Come on, Disney. Last thing I'm trying to
Oh.
find Hulk. I'm like Iron Man.
Another question. Just to get back on topic because we were
All over the place.
Yeah. That one about
it happens all the time. That's why I really don't like telling people what we're supposed to talk about because we like giving out the natural flow. Do you think that someone can be pro-black and date outside of their race?
I mean, we see it all the time. I mean,
Just because we see it, would you date outside of your race?
Do you think Angela is really a still pro-black?
hell no.
So I heard some tea over the weekend when we bring Kemla up, but I want you to answer the question first.
Depends on the race. I guess. I mean, if you're gonna be pro-black, why would you date white when you know where they put you at, where their ancestors? You know, because that's the only defense. It wasn't that. They went there. so with that being said, it's like, why would you be like Black Power and they know Sandy? Why? It don't make sense.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that many like Caucasian people that turn me on.
I just told y'all.
And then when I start thinking about looking at a Caucasian pecker, it's like,
Okay.
I don't like pink meat.
Don't watch porn.
I do, and I go to everything black.
The closest to white is light skin, and light skin, they don't have pink meat. They usually white.
Hey, but
Listen, my
white girls, white guys.
my grandmother said,
Everything.
she said, don't let a white girl suck on you. That's
Look, listen, my family said nigga too much to be dating white people, okay? My family.
What's wrong with it? I'm
we
trying to get
have
mine in.
cousins that date interracial, and Katie May said they ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say that. That's all I'm gonna say about the white girls that my cousins say.
Look, we have a lot of racists that married into our family, and I love them unconditionally. Whoa, this is not sound effects.
Because I'm like,
They're very into our family. Now, our family does have a background of a lot of shit too. But cause I personally date, I'm a Caucasian guy.
it's in your blood.
It is. Like,
Shit, I got some too.
At this point, I think we all
doesn't matter. Because when I walk down the street and motherfuckers see my hair, oh, God.
Hey, if Jason Statham walked up to you and was like, yeah.
Who?
Jason Statham.
Who?
Jason Statham, the dude, the dude,
Okay.
the Expendables dude, the white dude with the Statham, the battle that be beating ass, he be beating ass.
Oh, the nigga who always had the adrenaline rush and everything.
Yeah, there you go, man.
No.
You don't find him attractive?
Absolutely not.
I already told y'all. Oh, and Thor.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say Thor. You would smash shit, smash
Thor. Thor is like Thor.
He never smash you though. Yeah, look. Hey, I'm that. What about Iron Man?
No.
Robert Downey.
Robert Downey would smash.
Oh, no.
What if he got
Chris Long.
The delegate would like
Travis
to
Kelsey.
You like them long. She like them long. And
Well, Chris is married though.
what about the Chris Evans, Captain America?
No. On Thor's side. But the Winter Soldier was kind of.
What about Robin Thicke? Smash Robin Thicke.
Oh,
I'm trying to find a white dude for y'all to smash, and y'all are like,
no, thank you. I don't like people. It's just a fantasy. I don't think I can.
If I see peanut.
Would you smash?
Like the chicken breast and that cut. No. I'm sorry. I tried looking at the porn first to see if I'd be ready to date that way.
We gonna get us a white boy, y'all.
So then because what the fuck is he talking?
It's gonna be an answer to me.
What?
I was told I can play in the snow, but I can't bring it home. Literally. I'm not gonna say I have never dated a white guy. I've never talked to a white guy. And the ones that are in my DMs are scammers because they want me to be their sugar baby and they want me to send pictures of my feet.
Listen.
Hey, they paying you money, let them do.
No.
Listen,
No.
No.
My
Hey,
dignity and pride would not have me out here sending no man, no picture of these white toes.
I ain't seen no scammer in like 14 months. These motherfuckers came back strong. It's somebody in my DMs right now waiting for me to reply to a message with a nigga name with a girl picture. Talking about they a representative from MoneyGram. Bitch, get out.
Guys,
Where did those scammers come from? If you want me to participate in this game, tell me how we are going to make money from somebody else.
I'm not sending
Don't
you money.
include me on the other side.
I'm not sending you money and then you're supposed to send me money back.
Absolutely not. Somebody did that to me one time. It was somebody I knew, and I was like, you know you fucked up, right? Have a seat. You know you fucked up, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm yeah.
Well, since you swim you single this whole episode, what's the non-sexual thing that turns you on?
Non-sexual.
I'll say keep right.
I'll say eye contact. Eye contact. Big on eye contact.
And I thought it was gonna be fun.
You just want to be like
just a conversation with
yeah, like all right. So any situation, like even if on a date, like we're on a date, we eat, like the eye contact.
I could be looking at my food. So.
see, for me, I wait. I sit there and wait because I like doing that. I like flirting with my eyes.
What if they look at you in your eyes?
What if they look like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Then I'm
gonna
pass that same energy. We gonna laugh about it.
But listen though, sometimes as females we be like, oh my god, why is he staring at me?
I ain't gonna make it creepy. I ain't gonna make it creepy.
Dang, I really want down this chicken wing.
And I want to see I want to see you lick the bone, goddammit. Yes, indeed. Goddammit. Yeah.
So non-sexual thing.
Eye contact.
For me, no. First of all, I like a man with a fresh shape up, beard, smelling good. No.
Non-sexual.
Non-sexual. Okay, yeah, smelling good. That's a good
non-physical.
I'm trying to make her get woo.
Hey, Dior, Sauvage. I don't know what's that.
Hugo Boss bottle knife. Okay. Make them 50 draws be like, oh. Anyway. But also I like to laugh. So like if you could, make me laugh and me smile, those are like big things. Now I still gotta be attracted to like we can laugh and vibe all day. But that don't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, what's going on? Yeah. You can't let me on my drawers either because I'm a part-time comedian. So.
Oh shit.
Hey,
well, that's why something new every day.
That's why after her first time here, I was like, oh no, we locked in for permanent stuff. And that's why every time somebody comes back, how long y'all known each other? Don't worry about it. You and our business? You and our business. We don't like it. Look, we so into our birthday is literally a month apart to the day.
God, like naturally best friends. Never met.
Well, technically,
the DMVz Vibe.
Everybody already knows. Our viewers that are here, we already know. We went to high school together. We were not in the same circle.
No,
we were not in the same circle. I went.
She's with the.
I was only there for 6 months, but technically on paper.
Cool click.
Listen, I say
No.
I wasn't popular in high school,
I
but every
came
time
in
I said
11th grade in the middle of it. I was from January to the end of the year.
So she was with the cool click and she ain't accept you.
First of all, they didn't even go to school, so
Oh,
I
go
was
back
not
then.
cliquish in high school. Like I knew everything.
which one of y'all
We
was
know
the
a
bad guy?
lot of new, we know
a lot of the
mutual
same
people.
Yeah.
But the people that I used to hang with, because I rode the bus with them when I did come to school. But I mean, on paperwork, they said I only came to school like 3 out of 6 months.
I went
So
to school every day because they do shit.
I just didn't go.
Hey,
I was at everybody
I'm
else's
here.
schools. I was supposed to be a part
I
of
did
them.
shit.
Mark me down.
It's so bad. I don't remember none of the Parkdale teachers' names I had.
You went to Parkdale?
Oh, yeah,
y'all
yeah.
went
I was
down.
you older than us.
Yeah. I know some folks. Y'all.
Queen.
I know, y'all know the basketball coach.
I don't know nobody but the people that I associate.
Yeah,
I wasn't there long enough.
I don't even the PG County athletic director. High school with my uncle, and he was at Parkdale. And I mean, when he found out who my uncle was,
I mean, you might know my cousin. I like the same thing. She was Parkdale for her senior year only.
I went to Bladensburg, Blade, Mustangs, 99,
Oh.
2000.
I did not. I better excuse.
Yeah, like,
I did not.
I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm getting old. Like I'm
Hey,
old.
what Big Sean say? I done came a long way.
Officially an OG. I
I done
can
came a long way. I do want to give you a chance to talk about your podcast and everything that you discussed on there because you're not solo on your podcast, so you can do shout outs and everything. So you already told us that you've been doing your show for, I'm sorry, your podcast for 10 years.
Honestly, off and on, the 10-year process that I've been doing, the first 6 to 7 was bullshit years. Except I got started. I was growing up with a few people, but me and this chick I grew up with linked up. I don't know how I linked up with her, but she was like, I do talk radio. I was like, all right, bet I'm trying to do talk radio too. Interested. I don't know how to start. She was like, let's do one. So I initially came in as K Smooth. That was my first podcast name.
Hey, Smooth, that was before you hit 21, wasn't it?
No, I was
I was
late
20s.
I was late 20s.
I was about to say, anytime you got a name.
Late 20s, 30s. It was, I had to come up with something. So I was like, let's K Smooth. Let's go. Her name was A Design. Shout out to A Design if she ever sees it. A Design, K Smooth. I forgot the name of the show, but I linked up with my boys. Shout out to the Sultan and Sir Hollis. We created a podcast called Explicit Intelligence. We were I would say we were off and on, but more I'm saying Blog Talk Radio, that's another streaming platform.
Mm-hmm.
We were more committed and more consistent with that. Once we went YouTube, I guess, once we went YouTube, we all got older. They progress in their lives. Life happened. So it wasn't a bad split. It was just like life happened. So I kind of tried to pick up the pieces with my podcast. So I went into POF. Right? I went into POF and I found
research purposes.
Not even research purposes, recruitment purposes. So I'm like, I gotta reboot this explicit intelligence. Yes, because now I'm seeing that POF ain't about dating no more. It's about getting bread.
Yeah, it's prostitution.
No. See, when the last time you been on POF?
Last time I was on there,
they didn't have the streaming shit. But I will say, so a platform that I've been on for a long time, I've had tech since I was like 21. And tech has extremely changed.
Right.
Because
that's what I met my toxic ass friend with.
I met someone off tag, but that relationship lasted for like 5 years.
I ain't do that yet. I don't think
I would never do it again at this point. But tech is extremely different now because they definitely let people stream live. And then people make money off of watching that live and shit. And that's why a lot of people are on there. And some people make this a full-time job.
That's what I'm saying. See, so when I went in, it was just a couple of women. And shout out to Beijing, it's Maddie Monroe, because when I get in there live, they was on some streaming shit. They was on some talking that shit. No, you're not getting in my DMs today. I just want to talk my shit. I ain't even really trying to, make money. But if y'all gonna send me, give it to me. Both of them was just like that. So I was like, you gotta have your own platform.
That's how I was when I got back on tag. I wasn't really like focused on the guests. But people used to sound like illnesses. But tag was a lot of shit.
Yeah, like, look, I went in it. I hit them up. They hit me on the DMs. And
so that's how you have to do. You have to
currently for explicit intelligence, and I had intellectual enthusiasts, but that's kind of phased out. So I'm probably not even gonna try to. I'm not even sure. But my solo platform, which I do in sports, I do variety. When I do solo, I do variety. So I do sports, conspiracy theories, hot topics. I might even throw out a random topic to talk about it. Like I did the I was about to say STD, but I did I did the DNA test. There was a video on IG that went viral about a chick who went. It was clearly an act. The chick that was the dude that surprised the chick with the DNA test and found out that the kid wasn't his.
They do that on the morning show. I don't know which one it is.
But I did one on that, and I do topics like that. And I do give my little spiel, and I definitely try to get a debate started, a good dialogue per se. And I guess
you like pushing that.
Yeah, even on IG, I try to push the envelope. But you know what the issue is, and this goes back to networking and collaboration. Like everybody sees you as the target. Like even on IG, I can sense it. Y'all ever post about your podcast, you feel away because you know you have a lot of podcasts following you and they looking at you. You ain't better than me.
No, because I can tell the difference from when I post on my very personal page and when I post on my podcast page.
Right.
My very personal page, I post a picture or any post, it'll probably get more likes than when I talk about the podcast. But that's when I said, like, the people you know are not going to support you faster than people who don't.
But you know how that works is, if it works and you pop it, then they come around.
Don't be trying to ride the wave after the fact.
Right. If you said it yourself, you ain't in the gym.
And I said someone that go for my family and for my friends. Like
I know all my cousins.
Right. Please don't ever pop up on me. I'm sending you money now. Imagine how many people I get.
Frugal family.
I made money podcasts. I could write a book about the podcast journey that I've been. I mean, that's entertaining in its own. I won't mention this particular podcast, but this particular podcast thrusted me into the YouTube sector and what I'm doing now. So I feel like now that I'm in that kind of sector, it's like everybody's looking at me as a target and not a potential collaboration. It's like, damn, I want to work. I want to work with folks. I ain't trying to,
Oh no, I appreciate your energy and everything that you're doing because you've already given me suggestions and things to do. I don't understand why people be like that though. I think it's more so of an insecurity thing. Yeah. When people start acting like that, because I don't care what level you're on, and if you want to come and collaborate, please do so. I always tell people you can learn at any age. Anybody can teach you something. So, with open arms. But if you come on here trying to attack us, I'm saying you can get your ass whooped physically and verbally.
Environment. Like I said, I got one story, but I wouldn't tell it. It's like shout out to my partner Caesar. He does most of my editing, the banners, and the music that won't be copyrighted. We play not taking a shot because look. YouTube, it's not Instagram. You can go YouTube. It's YouTube. YouTube.
Yeah, and I get
Facebook,
everybody.
behind and playing this music. Like I take Kevin Samuels for instance. Everybody know that song is intro. I fuck with that song just because it's a cool song.
I don't even know what the song is.
I only see clips.
I don't know. But the only reason why, how many DMV artists do you know are?
That's another problem. That's another problem in the song.
Because
I can't get around with it. I got one.
My whole focus is DMV artists.
Keenan Amari.
Business.
He's a good dude. Keenan Amari. I did an interview with him. We'll be posting in the near future. We did an interview with him in Spotlight. You know, he's from DC. And he's a good artist, young dude, young cat. Got to be like 24, 25. But yeah, I'm with that. But you got artists that's our age, well, my age, that you will want to collab, you will want to network, but they don't. They don't reach out. Like I would love to reach out to some local artists, period. But they look at your background like, well, you ain't popping like that. You can't chop me off like Wale. So. Exactly. So it's
listen,
like, let's work
you say
together.
collab, I see how many subscribers he has.
It ain't even much. Like compared to Moses, like we babies in this thing. We like a speck of dust in this atmosphere.
That's okay. All it takes is that one time.
And that's where I'm at with it, because all it takes is that one post. And people feeling your personality like that, they feeling the shit you're talking, you're going to blossom in this podcast. I feel like I'm at with my sector. It's the Moses sector I'm in. Trash sector I'm in. I mean, I could take it. That's another story, man. It's like, because they be on IG lurking. They be on my YouTube lurking.
And it'd be crazy because when Instagram shows your views versus people who are like, yeah, look at this shit.
I know that's why I always go by the views. Screw the likes. They ain't gonna like your shit. They ain't supposed to. They don't have to. Don't. But when you see,
and trust me, you ain't even gotta like the post and be coming up on fucking YouTube. I can see how many people watch that shit too.
Right. Hey, shit, just like me, I'm like, man, with the content that I give out, it's like, man, y'all kidding me. I look at the content that I see out there, man. I'm gonna give y'all some links after this. Give y'all some links to look at. We ain't gonna talk about these links, but I'm gonna give these folks a little bit of view. And y'all tell me these are people in my supposed sector, my supposed competition. I'm looking like you put any video on my YouTube up against it. I'm like, professionally speaking, take it to serious. Which one of them videos serious you gonna choose? I'm talking about they do the ratchet shit, like they dox you, they look at your background, they pull up where you work, they call your job, so you fucking up in YouTube and some shit. Yeah, it's that type of sector. It's that type of sector. The beat sector. Yeah, I caught myself in a web. I had to get out of, and I got out of that shit quick. It took me a couple months, but I got out of it. I was working with a podcast when I was doing conspiracy shows with another guy. Oh my God, I'm telling you these stories. And you know what? It all relates to New York. To be real with you, New York is not a place for podcasting as far as collaboration. I'm keeping it real. I know it's folks on IG listening. I'm keeping it real. New York ain't the place you want to collaborate. It's some hating ass money. I'm being real.
I can't say that I disagree. I'm just saying that I decline to respond.
Y'all never had experience with
I only been doing this for like 4 months, 5 months.
I think the way that they respond is very different. And sometimes the shit that we see on TV is a reflection of how a lot of their population moves.
There you go.
I'm just going to leave it at that.
I don't give a shit. I don't fuck with New York. I don't. I'm not going there. I'm going to New Jersey. I'll go past New York. I'll pass New York. I was in New York one time. It stinks. So I'm keeping it real. It smells like rat shit and that smog from the sewage coming up from the street. You know what I'm talking about? That little sewage smoke that come out from the middle of the street like Ninja Turtles, Turtle Joe, Cowabunga. This shit stinks.
You know what? What upcoming projects do you have? Anything you want to plug? Talk about? You got 3 minutes.
the moment I do not, I have a live coming up. I might do a live tomorrow on YouTube tomorrow night. Chronicles of Cool Live. I will try to surface. I've been surfacing some topics throughout the week. Talk about. I want to try to engage the audience more since I'm doing these lives now. I've been doing lives for about a month now. I like it. I like it. I used to do lives before, so
You still won't collab on your show.
yeah,
I
I
will
gotta
say
get
that.
y'all on.
You reached out and that day didn't work. We thought it was gonna work, it didn't work out the way that we thought it was gonna work. It didn't work out the way that we thought it was gonna work. So
Do I have anything to do with that?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you wanted the beef immediately.
I
She's like, bring him next week.
I'm just saying.
I want that.
no, you gotta listen. And Phyllis Saga, she's very much on a schedule. On her weekdays when she's working, she's on a super schedule. As opposed to me, I'm supposed to be on a schedule, but I don't be sleep until 3 o'clock in the morning because she works out like twice a day, and clearly I don't.
Welcome to podcast, man. You finding that time to get this shit in.
So she has a whole different schedule than what I do. I'm a late night person. I'm gonna be up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She's gonna be asleep before midnight. Way before midnight.
You can work out and I've trolled you a little bit. I say you look good. How many pounds you lost already? Damn. How much was you right? You can say it now. It's like I was getting down.
So my heaviest was over 330. Like I don't know the exact number. In 2016, in October, I was at 324. And then when I started my trainer, I was at 314. And now I'm at 255.
You still getting it. Hey, I want similar for people. I want to detail their journey on my journey. So that could be a future endeavor of mine that I'll be doing. I'll be getting with Phyllis soon in the near future.
Well, we're a team, but when it comes to her individual, but I'm saying when she's an individual, that's her individual journey.
Okay. I definitely want to start like that.
And she knows I picked her up before I even asked her. Like before I even said I was looking for a co-host, I was like, yo, your journey has been very inspiring. She's very open about it. When you have people, it's some people who be on the internet and talk about their weight loss, but they don't talk about what they really did. So I'm like, right, did you get surgery or did you really work out? Like, if you got surgery, it's okay, cool, whatever. Like my mom had surgery. I didn't think my mom really needed surgery. That's what she wanted to do. But I mean, people choose different journeys. I don't feel like if you're gonna pick something for your personal health and your choice, you should be proud of it. Talk about it, but it shouldn't be a secret. When people ask you a question, like, I'm a DM. No, fucking say that shit on your fucking comment.
I guess they trying to keep it private.
I'm not gonna lie. This week, I'm not going through all these events. This week was a busy ass Saturday.
Just
June
watch the
12th had like 3 events. So as far as I know, we don't have any events next week. But June 25th, y'all have seen me post this damn flyer like 8 million times. Pull up, show up. I'm gonna be there. If you see another light skinned person that looks as light as me, that's AM Drinks, and please get a drink from her stand. I'll be there supporting her at that event. Any other events I will be posting throughout the week. We thank y'all for tuning in. We thank MizterKool for coming and joining us today. And as well as I'm gonna tag the artists that I played their music today. If YouTube don't hate.
Play my song too. Called Phenomenal Women. Phenomenal Man.
I don't even know what's on you talking about.
I sent it to you the other day.
So listen, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. He's on your time right now. But we thank y'all for tuning in. Wait, first of all, I forgot we didn't do our wrap up as we usually do.
And give our positive.
So every week we do a little motivational thing for the week. We're gonna let you go, Mr. I guess.
I just do what I usually do. when you catch that Metro bus, make sure you have all the tokens. Because the bus driver don't want to be hearing all that shit. No excuses. You know it's 155. Have your 155 in hand.
So I rode the bus and God knows how long.
Good job.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah.
You should have last.
Clearly, we can come back around to you if you get some.
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that. Positive, right? Positive.
Yes.
All right, positive. Now, y'all come back around.
I'm sorry, I wasn't prepared either.
Positivity, I forgot.
I know. I'm just gonna say this. Y'all all know I'm a very goal-oriented person. So we are actually almost halfway through June. So I want everybody to take some time to look at those goals that you set for yourself at the beginning of 2020. Okay. And see where you are now. Okay. And it's okay to start over because I know I always talk about fresh starts. It's okay to start over. Okay. And it's okay to adjust something. All right. Because sometimes we don't always reach our goal at the time that we plan for ourselves. Okay. Remember, we're not necessarily in charge of when we will achieve or receive that goal. We still got to do the work. But if you have any type of belief that y'all all know, God is the one that is making things good for me, but I still do the work in the midst of making sure that I get that blessing that I'm seeking. Okay. So just take some time to reflect to see where you are, because y'all, we really are halfway through 2021. Okay. So take some time to see where you are and see if you have to rewrite or restart. Okay. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Okay. You're gonna finish the rest of this year strong. Right. And remember to always be.
That's my lighter. I pushed it on the
Lighter.
lighter.
He just did a little wing.
Right there.
Clicking the
Right
big.
there.
Clicking the big.
Bars right there.
No, we don't be right now. You ready or should I do?
I ain't ready.
So if you didn't catch the video this week, my message was definitely don't wish for what somebody else has. Don't be envious and don't wish what somebody else has, because you don't know what they had to go through to get where they at. The sacrifice that they made, you may not be willing to make. So focus on your plan, elevate your plan, and manifest your plan.
I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna
Our
throw
works is big.
See, that's why I be trying to let people go first. Because the shit that I say,
I just leave it at thank you, ladies, for the invite. No, for real, this is what collaborations are all about. I hope when people see this, they can see like this is how collaborations and networking ideas work. You got to reach out to somebody, be open for dialogue. Like if you were listening to the DMVz Vibe podcast, you would think that Phyllis has some heat for the boy. But look, we come to find out, damn, we damn think alike. And that's good. I like that. And you're only gonna get that if you got good dialogue. So if you willing to collaborate and network, then that's how it's gotta be. Positivity. Yeah.
and so everybody who's listening live, if you want to share, you can always feel free to share, like, subscribe. Please subscribe on YouTube if you don't do anything else. So we thank y'all for tuning in. Next week we will not be live in the studio on Father's Day.
Nope.
Father's Day show. I like my daddy this year, so I will be celebrating him. He's a little bit salty with me right now. We took him out yesterday and played the bill for him, saying we wasn't celebrating him next week. So
I ain't got you.
we will not be in the studio next week, but you will be able to catch the Father's Day special show on Tuesday. That'll be the 22nd. I'm still going to announce who the winner is from the raffle tickets on Sunday evening. But we'll see y'all live. We'll see y'all live in the studio on the 27th. Where we're gonna have 3 special guests.
Oh shoot, they can get the guests.
Man, this month we were
I'm jealous. I can't get guests. Y'all get all the guests.
we were blessed this month with guests. That's all I can say. But we love y'all. We see y'all on the 27th.
Later.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But I'm gonna be with y'all on Friday. I already told you that. Send my open. I'm gonna be ready to go to bed.
It ain't that hot in here.
Oh no, that's because they're not extra fancy.
Oh, man.
You would have thought that shit was
What's good, y'all? My bad. Hey, look. Subscribe to the podcast. I still got you on live. Subscribe to your podcast.
the DMVz
DMVz Vibe.
How you spell your name so I can put it right in my
Mr. with the Z, cool with the K. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Check out the clearly. Where you from?
Yeah.
You know that name. You know where it came from, right? Clearly.
Big prize.
Clearly. Yeah, indeed. He real creative with that man phone. Where you from? Y'all know Matapony though? Y'all heard of Matapony? Matapony, we all the clubs. Frank White.
around.
Zero.
I mean, I live up the street.
Yeah, so I'm saying, you know about Matapony. Something red. What is it? Autumn red now? Autumn acres?
I know Cherry Hill Park.
I don't know about that. That's up New Carrollton. That's